Hey everybody, it's going to be a little video with my feet. I'm going to show you how to use these little tools. This is a lacrosse ball. It's a little bit harder. When you're doing these exercises, I recommend starting with a tennis ball if you have it. Any sort of softball though. So we're going to bring and look at our feet and check out your arches. See if your foot's flat. Kind of notice that. We're going to line the ball up underneath our little knobs on our ankles. So if you look at it from the front, you can kind of see where those stick out. I want you to place the ball on the front of that heel, right underneath those protrusions. That's your calcaneus, or it's your heel bone, so it's pretty big. And you're going to place that with your foot flat on the ground. Place the ball right in the center, underneath. You're going to keep your knee soft. We're just going to sink down and put some weight on that. Come up, sink down. And while you're doing this, what I want you to notice is how your other foot feels in the heel. Press into it. And if you've done this a few times and you want to move up to a lacrosse ball, it's a little bit stiffer, a little bit harder, but same action. Keep the knee soft. Sink into it, come up, sink into it. You're not putting all your weight on that ball. Just a little stretching of the heel. Move it to the outside of that heel. Same action, bend, put weight on it just slightly, not all your weight. And then move to the inside. And then I want you to just massage that entire foot, all the way up through the ball of the foot. Massage the arch, inside, and all the way through. Go ahead and then put your foot down and notice how much wider your heel feels. You've loosened up those tendons. There's tendons that come and form a stirrup right underneath there and hook. And a lot of people with plantar fasciitis tend to find some relief with that. The key here is to not overdo it. So the other thing I wanted to show you is if you have a little ball, this is a little Chuck It I found. You can use a cat toy. Works really well for stretching out those toes. Grip it, try to pick it up. It's pretty much impossible to pick up, but it's a nice stretch for those toes that the tennis ball or lacrosse ball can't really get. Ooh, my feet are sore today. So kind of mess around with that. And the other thing that I like to do with my feet is toe spread. Ooh, I have ugly feet, but you know, don't mind them. So you're gonna hook your fingers in between your little toes and just spread them out. Grip and then stretch, grip and stretch, grip and flex. Ooh. Good. And kind of move it around through those toes. And the other thing that you can do, so you're going to do that on both feet, obviously. The other thing I wanted to show you is taking the tennis ball and placing it on that outside right here, and on the inside here, you can do little massages with the ball. So I'm going to start right there. And just kind of press and roll into it. And the same thing when your foot's down, kind of just massage that spot out. Up top too. So all the way around that ankle bone. It's going to feel really good. Good. Make sure, again, you do underneath. Just the weight of the leg usually is enough to get in there. Ooh, that spot right there. So for me, right back here gets really tight. So you can use the littler ball too. Really get in there. Kind of just rest on it. Ooh. Little places that the foam roller can't get. So make sure, again, that you do both sides. Roll that out. I can feel that all the way down into there. We've got summer feet going. Woo! Inside there, you can press. Go back there too. Oh yeah, that's the spot. So you can hold it, press down on it, whatever you need to do. All right. So tennis balls, lacrosse ball, excellent, excellent stretch for the feet. The other thing that I would like you guys to work on is that pointing and flexing of the feet, because we're sitting down a lot, so our feet are constantly like this. Make sure you're coming out and pronating, pointing those toes, dorsiflexion, woo, stretching them out. And there's one other thing you guys can try is coming up and getting right on your toes there. You can hold yourself up if you need to. Get those heels right above your toes and then press. You have to imagine that you're pressing your heel towards the ball of your foot. It's a really good arch stretch. I don't know if you can see it. Woo! So you press that heel down. Good. All right, you guys. Happy, 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 happy feet.